That's insane.
We reached our goal in like 4 days. I'm shocked right now.
Good morning, guys. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and a good start to your week. Things have been kind of slower, I guess, in our house and kind of in our lives right now. We're just kind of trying to, I guess, gain perspective and just kind of gain like that strength and that, desire again. Mostly in terms of pushing forward and still going on this journey to try and make a family, but also just in like regular life, because when you have something really disappointing happen, it takes some time to kind of bounce back. So that's kind of been what I've been doing, and it hasn't been exactly easy, but I definitely am on my way at least. But Ellie is so stinking cute. She loves to sit down on this trunk that we have at the window. We put a blanket on it just for her. And while I'm sitting kind of at the desk over there, working on the computer or doing whatever it might be, she's just laying here and it's so sweet. So I'm gonna show you. Hi, baby girl. Hi, sweetie. I'm soaking in them rays. Yeah. You need a haircut soon. It makes me so sad to cut off your curly locks, but it needs to happen. Aww. So I just got off the phone with one of the nurses at my clinic, and I just kind of called and was asking a few questions kind of in regards to moving forward with the frozen transfer. So like, I am a huge planner. Like, that's how I basically like get through life, is by planning and trying to like exercise some kind of control on things. And that might sound totally psychotic to you, but that's just how I am. So basically, as soon as we were done kind of crying and everything about the negative results, I was already in that mode where I was like, okay, what's next? What do we do? What do we need to do right now to make it work? What do we need, everything. I'm trying to just figure everything out, and it's a little intense, but it helps me kind of feel like I'm doing something. But anyway, so I just got off the phone with her and I was asking her some things just about like what the recommendation would be for me. My biggest kind of fear is that having cycles, my endometriosis is obviously growing and could come back, and I don't want that. That was a big reason why we did IVF when we did, is because I was just having surgery and I was on kind of the Zoladex and Lupron to suppress my cycles and suppress the endometriosis. And so now, I'm having just like a normal cycle without any meds, and I don't know, I'm just kind of afraid of that. So I asked her, and then I said, I know they want you to wait 1 month, but I just want to know kind of around like more details around that. She's like, oh no, you have to wait 2 months. And I was like, what? She's like, no, we recommend that you wait 2 whole cycles before you start a frozen transfer. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, no. So I kind of like, I don't know, I went back at her with like the reasons why I was thinking that might be too long, because the more time with endometriosis, the more time it has to build up. So she's going to talk with my doctor and then get back to me kind of in the next day or two. But that kind of threw me for a loop and freaked me out. Like, an extra month isn't the end of the world, but it's a long time when you're already waiting so long, right? So I'm really, really hoping that we can figure something out. I don't know. And everything's just so, like, nothing works out the way you want it to. Nothing will align the way you expect or hope or anything. And I have to learn to, like, let go of that control, because I am bad at that for sure. And Ellie's just munching away right now, if you can hear her in the background. Is that yummy, baby? Yeah. Everybody likes it when you're munching. It's so cute. So yeah, so Caleb is going to be home soon, and then we are going to just run to the grocery store, grab a couple of things. We haven't been doing much grocery shopping lately, so it'll be nice to have a little bit of food in the house. But yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, we'll probably talk a little bit more in depth about what we're kind of thinking, you know, right now, about what we said in our last video, like how things have changed since then. And yeah.
Ayla,
Yes.
I was just on the computer
Yes.
and somebody donated $500 and put us over our goal.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
We reached our goal in like 4 days. I'm shocked right now.
How do you say thank you? Like, how do we say thank you that to like express? I'm basically shocked. Like, I can't even believe that we made the goal, and just that you guys are so stinking amazing. Like, everybody has been so nice, and like it's amazing, Caleb.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
People literally asked us to do this and then just like have been so kind.
You know what I feel like doing?
What?
Let's take a deep breath. Ready?
Let it sink in.
It feels like
It
it's
feels
not as
like
scary. Like, oh my god.
like I actually like it feels like there's a lot more hope put back into our journey right now, and it feels like there's a lot of just kind of weight taken off of our shoulders. Like,
Holy
I never would
moly!
have imagined that we would have done so well so fast. Like,
We're just so appreciative. Like, I hope you guys know that from the
you guys
bottom
are
of our
amazing,
hearts. Like,
and
we couldn't even say the word thank you enough. Like, we feel
No.
it. We feel it
there's
everywhere.
nothing like thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
Yeah.
you times like 1,000 bajillion.
Wow. People are so nice. Like,
Thanks,
doesn't
guys.
that restore your like hope in like life?
Yes.
It just feels so.
There's good
People
people
are
out there.
so
There's a lot of
nice.
good people out there.
You know what? I can't wait until we have our family and we can pay it forward and we can do something back. Like,
Definitely. I
That's
agree.
gonna be my goal in life.
Yes, I want to pay it forward for sure. As soon as we can. As soon as we can, we should. We have to. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Wow.
Hey guys, so I thought I would start off by talking a little bit about some things that have been on my mind lately. Ayla will join me here in a second, but you know, it's been on my mind about doing a frozen embryo transfer, but then also adoption, and doing them at the same time or doing one or the other first. It's just been really hard to decide what to do. And I think as days go on, we get more and more kind of confused as to the route we want to take. Isn't that right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think our biggest kind of concern right now is just trying to find more information about things and try to learn what the best route for us would be. So you know, we mentioned that we wanted to kind of do both at the same time to put ourselves on the wait list, but we're not exactly sure if you're actually able to, because some agencies don't seem to want you to do both. Really. Meaning that if you were to fall pregnant while you're on the wait list, some agencies will then take you off the wait list, which would be really, really devastating, and you know, not something that we're interested in. So
No, not.
yeah.
So we emailed one agency because there's 4 we can choose from in our area, but there's really probably 2 that we kind of can narrow it down to, and then of those 2, one of them is the one we talked about where if you get pregnant, you're off the wait list and you lose your money. And like, that's a huge deal because I think they're both around the same cost, just roughly $13,000. But at the time by the time you've been put on a wait list, you've probably paid at least half of that, and that's not refundable. So that's a big deal, and that's why we emailed the second agency, and we're just trying to see if they kind of have the same policy or not. So we're waiting to hear back from them still.
Yeah, and so if that is the case, then we have to decide. Oh, hi, sweetie. Oh. Then we have to decide if, you know, if we, like, what to do first. So, obviously the frozen transfer is what we want to do. But I don't know, like, I'm sure some of you can relate, but, like, you get to the point where you're, like, you're scared of, like, the gamble, you know, you're scared of the risk, like, so, like, a big appeal of adoption, like, in our hearts right now is, like, that it's not as much of a risk because you're usually gonna get a baby out of it, right?
You know,
I mean,
that there's gonna be something at the end, and the chances are a lot higher.
Yeah, it's just about how long.
Yeah, it could be a lot
how
longer.
How it works is totally up in the air, but like we said before, though, we're total noobs at this. We are literally just learning and beginning and just trying to kind of feel around. So.
Yeah, try to get a better idea of how the whole process works and to see what we want. And it's been hard because part of us is like, you know what, let's just have a child. No matter how we have a child, we want one. And
because it doesn't matter how. Like, we are going to be 1,000% in love with the child no matter how.
Yeah. And also, like, we have frozen embryos, and they're not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. So we've thought, you know what, we can just continue to store them. We pay like an annual fee for that, and I don't think it's too much. I mean, whatever, not really relevant.
Yeah.
And then maybe just pursue the adoption route. And it's tough.
It's too many big life decisions. Like, I can't handle all of this right now. Like,
but part of it is I don't have all the facts. I don't know everything, and I need those details. I need those facts because that's how I base a lot of my decisions.
We're not ready for a decision.
No decisions yet.
We're
just putting it out there, discussing it, letting you guys know, so you guys can leave comments for us and help us kind of understand what may be the best plan for us, and
just what your experiences have been.
Yeah, and if you have experienced this at all yourself, and also we need to actually look into it more ourselves, do some more research, look at our specific agencies, hear back from them.
Yeah.
On how things work.
Booking an info session.
Yeah, maybe an info session soon, and then go from there. And I mean, we have time because for sure Ayla has to be off for a month before she can start her next cycle.
About it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, boom, you might have to wait too because
we're gonna have to hear
conflicting information
tomorrow.
from these nurses. So hopefully our doctor gets the memo from her and has a response for us in the next week. Hopefully within the next week at least. It'll
be tomorrow or the next day. He's in tomorrow. So.
Oh really? She said that?
Mm.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so there's a lot on our minds, as you can obviously tell. We've got a lot of thinking and, pondering and soul searching to do, and just I don't know, like, I just always want to have a plan, and I can't stand my life when it's up in the air. I can't handle it. I am such a
basket
maniac.
Case.
I know. It's just how I cope, though. Like, that's just the way I do it. Like, with I don't even know how you cope because you're totally monotone. Like, you have no, like, expression.
Baseline.
Yeah. If you guys have noticed that, like, he's just very, like, I don't know, he's very
mellow.
Mellow.
I'm kind of just, I have not a lot of highs. I don't have a lot of lows.
And then there's me over here, who's a stinking roller coaster basket case who can't even contain myself ever.
And that's how things work well with us, is because I can level you and balance it out for you.
Yeah,
and,
I guess.
And that's good. I'm just not good at showing my emotions. That's what it is. And so, obviously I have feelings and I have a lot of emotions. I'm a very emotional person, but deep down inside,
keep your poker face
expression is difficult.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Anyways, so we're gonna end the vlog because again we ramble, That's kind of what we've got going on basically in our brains right now. Nothing is finalized, nothing is actually figured out. It is still so up in the air. We have no clue what we're doing or no clue like how any of this is going to work out. We're just trying to kind of feel around and make the best decision for ourselves. And yeah, and you guys are along for the ride, so you get to be a part of our insane decision process, I guess.
And no matter what happens, you guys helped us meet our goal.
Yeah.
So we have money to start the process no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
No matter which option we choose.
It will be going towards
something,
future baby Langford, and that's
something incredible.
That's a gift that we can't ever. Like I don't even.
Yeah.
I can't even put
like
it into
we said
words.
earlier, we're speechless.
Yes, and we're so thankful.
We're very much overcome with the emotions of just how thankful we are, and it's been crazy, and it's only been 4 days.
I know.
So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On a side note, really quick before we end, I just wanted to say that we are going to do a Q&A video coming up here. If it's not the next one, then maybe the one after that. So if you have any questions that you would like to ask us, anything at all, anything you want to be kind of featured in the video, or anything that you think pertains to kind of what we're going through right now, or if it's just about life, that's great too. Leave your questions down below, and we are going to pick as many as we can to fill a video, and we'll do a Q&A because we haven't done one in a while.
Yeah, it's been a few months, so we're due.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We love you from the bottom of our hearts, and we are so happy that you are our subscribers, and we love you, and you're awesome.
Love you guys. We will see you in Friday's vlog.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Ayla, what are you wearing?
These are the jammies I just.
Those are the hottest PJs I ever seen. I ever did saw. You're ridiculous.
I know. It's amazing. If I move around, can you like...
Yeah, you're just totally thrown off the camera now.